Like that, kind of. I don't know. Can you even see the pencil? Does the pencil show up? Ugh. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll deal with that when it's time. Here's him in his kimono, because he's chill. All right, we don't need to color that in. We're just getting some pencil down. You know how it is. I don't know who Doughy the Dough Man is. Dexter's, you have to like this first, and then I will not draw him. I will not be drawing that, whoever that guy is. Yeah, it's his ears in the front, of course. Okay. How do I make him like... Yeah, I guess there's no eyelids. His eyes are just wide open. Hair's in the front too. Okay. Yeah, I was almost convinced myself not to stream today. Because I was gonna watch that show Severance. And I am gonna watch that show. I almost watched Man of Recaps. I watched a little of the Man of Recaps recap of it. And it's like, you know what? Like, I don't need to watch, like, you know, however many hours it would take me to watch that show. It does seem interesting, and I like Ben Stiller. I think he's got something to do with it. But it's like, you know how much time it is, and it's like, is it going to be good? Am I going to like it? Or am I going to be like, I guess I mean, it's already kind of interesting. I watched like the first 15 minutes, and then I was like, oh, I gotta draw. I gotta hold myself to this and draw. He's a fat guy from I don't know what Poppy Playtime is. Flam Plum's turning over a new leaf. I'm pretty much not that, you know, there's about 4,000 subscribers to this channel. None of them, you know, come around ever. Maybe, you know, 0.01%, which is, you know, Dexter's here included, Jurtle Dead, you show up. But for the most part, none of those people show up. And so now I'm doing me. Do I take multiple streams on different platforms? I don't. I thought about it, but I don't even know how to set it up. I didn't look it up. I'm using my phone. I do want to get like an overhead camera. I've used that a couple times before. It makes it in HD, so I get a better quality, and then I don't have to use my camera. And then maybe I could figure out, like, use OBS to stream on multiple different things, but no, I don't. Like, Twitch maybe or something. Okay, so we got our shock guy. I think that looks pretty good. He's like, what's that? And who's he going to be seeing? I think we're going to do the first Chapernan and Ghost Dog. A steak could be incorporated into this. Okay. Perhaps a steak. But let's... I don't know how the steak will come in, but anyway, let's draw. I know I can easily draw. Let's not take too long here. But I also don't want to rush this stuff, you know. That's one of my goals, is to take time with the art, which I feel weird calling it that, but is to just take some time. Should I do like the back ones? Yeah, we'll add some shading to that. Take some time with what I'm doing and maybe get a better end result. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, so thanks for whoever's joined. Go ahead and say what's up. I'll say something back if you're here. All three of you, Gerald Dud Ducksters, and one mystery person. Or don't. It's whatever. Share this out. Share this. If you're at home with your family, go ahead and put it on the big screen TV in the living room where your family's at, or right in their rooms. And get them into this. Yeah. Like, check it out. We're looking at a cultural phenomenon in the making. Oh, thanks, Dexter. That's a good thing. You should, just check it out. Make sure that if this is even something you should be watching, which this is, I think it is. There's nothing bad. It's just drawing. Harley Devil, thanks for tuning in. Glad you're here. I won't be doing anything tomorrow. Maybe Sunday, depending on the weather. It's the Super Bowl, so I actually don't think anyone's going to be watching, so I probably won't do anything Sunday either. All right, we can get a steak up in here. Maybe they're like, these two are sharing a steak. Yeah, maybe I'll go back to egg spinners. There's also, if you've watched the Racing Through Town video on my channel, Racing Through Town, I could be drawing that stuff. I'll do a scene from that. He's like off his bike getting gas at the gas station or something like that. Right, there's the fat cap on the steak. All right, they're just like excited about the steak. I kind of did bushes last time, but I'm almost picturing this guy is like in the bushes pointing out at this. And maybe there's like here's like the ground. He's like jumping. I don't know. Do I just do like little... do it with the pen because I don't really need it in pencil. There's no room for that. Running on a road about to get hit. That's very sad. Very tragic stuff. So I was like looking at death row inmates, right? Like the pen pal program for inmates on death row. And there's just like one lady on here, and she's like, I don't even know if she's, I don't know how accurate the website is. It doesn't, from what I looked it up. It doesn't seem like she is on death row, but I don't know, maybe something changed. And Yeah, she accidentally ended up killing a 10-year-old kid with her car. Uh, yeah, and I was like shocked, you know, because usually you don't see women on there. Um, and I was like, whoa, you know, I'm sure she regrets that immensely. Um, but yeah, yeah, he's jumping. He's like excited for the steak because they're like, you know, they got leg power. All right, I got some blank. Okay, maybe I'll just put the dialogue up here. Like, whoa, what's that? What are they doing? What are those? What are those creatures? Yeah, maybe what are those creatures? Yeah, I think that's good. Do it in the pen. Just freestyle it. Well, I can't. I need to be careful because I don't have infinite room. Oh man. I also don't know how to spell. So let's hope I got it. I think it's just R E S. Question mark. Okay, it kind of works. You should do some, yeah, why not, Dexter's? Your duck page was awesome. I really liked seeing that. That was really cool. Oh, we got another nice. Thank you, Harley Devil. Yeah, I got a couple other ones. Like I said, I have a list. It's not complete. My target is 147 or something like that. I got a list and I just haven't hit that target yet. But there's like a jellyfish knight. It's like a helmet. That's a jellyfish, like a knight helmet. That's a jellyfish. Medieval mariner type. There's a cartoon human, weird alien type thing. It's only cartoon human because it's not quite human. It's not really quite anything else. Some kaiju types. There's a music kaiju. It's got like guitar. It's got some type of string instrument wings. That's kind of the idea behind. That's the concept to make it music. I don't know if that's like too on the nose, but it is what it is. Inking on the page that doesn't take ink well, but who cares? I wonder if this is like, you know, once I start using the proper paper, I'll be like way better. You'll be like, I'm training with like weighted You know, some like weighted stuff. How does this work? Actually, don't know. Here's my chance to draw like a wizard sleeve. That's something. That's another thing I really want to get down is like how to draw those like baggy sleeves. Be like. Something like that. I don't know. I don't really know. And I guess I don't care. It's me coping. Just to be clear, actually we don't need anything down there. I don't care about any of this. Oh, his face, what the heck? Let's just give him straight black eyebrows. Straight ink black eyebrows. He is like, what the heck? What am I seeing? Because the concept of Juonz the show, because on top of it being a game, it's a show. Oh, and right here. It's also, you know, plushies. It's also, trading card, figurines, show, games, movies, the eventual live action, whatever. You know, it's all those things. And the concept of the show is this guy gets kicked out of his house. His mom is sick of him doing nothing at home all day. She wants him to get a job. His dad wants him to get a job, but we don't see the dad yet. And then he finally is kicked out, and he's looking around, and he comes across a little baby Chappernan, and he like has no idea what that is. It's almost like he's transported to a new world, but he's been in that world. He's just not up, you know, never left his house. So he like doesn't know what these creatures are. And then he kind of gets introduced to them. And he has a rival who's just a little kid. He's like 29, going on 30. And the rival's a little kid, and there's no winning for him because he beats the rival, and everyone's like, "What's wrong with you? You know, you're an old man. You just made this little kid cry." But then everyone, you know, when he loses, everyone's like, "You know, this little kid beat you. What is that?" I kind of want. Maybe this is wrong on my part, but I kind of want the phrasing to be a mouthful. Just like, what are those creatures? I've never seen anything like that before in my life. Something like that, which I write too big to do that. And I also kind of am writing big to take up space. I wonder if I can make the background without ink, but like a forest, because that's what I'm kind of picturing here. I was almost going to do like straight blue sky background, but I feel like that's kind of a cop out. Like I kind of just want to do like brown trunk and green. You know what I'm saying? To like we're in the trees. Like he's like stumbled upon this. Chappernan becomes a bird with legs. That's why he's a little egg first. He's in his beginning phases. Splendiferous specimens. Yeah, if I didn't have a... well, one, if I knew how to spell and I actually had like a good vocabulary, I would come up with that. or I would have. No, I wouldn't thought of that. I'm not that smart. I try to do the Wordle every day. Does anyone else try to do the Wordle? And a lot of the times when I can't think of something, I just add an S to a word, and it's rarely ever that. The Wordle is rarely ever a noun, plural noun, like a four-letter noun with a S at the end. So keep that in mind. Those are bad guesses, but if you need to just throw something down, that's what you do. What on earth are those splendiferous specimens? And also, if I had better handwriting, that's another goal of mine. Get better handwriting. I could maybe do something. Do something, you know? It's hard. One time I saw the answer and I entered it as one just to mess with the person. But I saw them do it. I'm like, look, I did it in one. But no one believed it. They're like, no, you didn't. But I have been told someone whose typical starting word, whatever it was, the one time they didn't use it, that was the word. So I like doing the crossword too. The mini, that is. Let's get our blue kyanite a little more in frame here. We'll just enjoy the vibes from the crystal healing that is. Maybe it'll help me draw better. Ghost Dog is probably just a placeholder name for now. Kind of just describing what it looks like. Because I don't know. It's not really a clever name. Or like, are there even dogs in that world? I guess ghost dog, you know. What is a dog? Or is it like just in the context of that's only ghost dog, you know? What is a dog? Yeah, I actually don't know the color of ghost dog either, so that'll be fun we'll figure that out while we're here. All right, there's something here under the paper. Mammal, that's a good one. If I made a poll, not in the chat, but like on a post, hopefully you guys will vote on it, of like what thing you want to see next. Is there gonna be more Juonz, egg spinners? Oh, where's my egg? What the heck? Somebody stole the egg. It's great. Wow. Anyway, more egg spinners, more Juonz, Night Show, Hi Moto Hi. There's also Salaryman, it's its own thing. So there's all these things in the works. Or maybe like a cat adventure page. Canis Mortis. Is that like a Harry Potter spell? What is that? I do not know that. Whoa. Do not know that one. You give him a little like. Does it look like he's jumping? I don't know why whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna color this flower in, but we'll just have it here as like some detail. Drip. Okay, there we go. some like shading underneath them. I don't know. Canis familiaris. That kind of sounds like a witch something. A familiar. It's like little, just, I don't know, little texture things. I don't know if the top needs it, but we're going to see if we can make it look like trees. I'm going to see if we can make this upper part of the background be brown with green and be trees. So we'll see. I don't know. But we're ready to move on, I think. Got our watercolor crap here. Let me see that. Get that in there. Let's wet up our brush. And what we starting with, I lost my color palette thing. I'm assuming this is black. I want to go too dark with it. I want it to be like a watery black. Okay, that's not enough at all. But that is kind of a cool, like a grayscale thing. Like I see people just do black and white with like brush like this, and they do some really cool stuff. And if I, had any ability at all, I would do that because I think it looks really cool. But I don't. So, doing this. That's too much ink, not enough water. I'm doing a wet on dry style, form, whatever, that's what this is. Wet on dry. I wonder if we'd get the better watercolor textures if I used actual paper that accepts wet medium. But maybe, we're doing something totally new here. Yeah, so he's 29 going on 30, and he's just been kicked out of his house. So in the game, that's not the case. You know how kind of, well, I'm not going to compare it because this is a totally original idea with roots in nothing at all. Totally, completely original monster, creature, collecting, taming, battling world. Totally original. The game, you're just going to be a typical, regular kid thing that is going on their brand new adventure. But this guy is a loser. And he has just been kicked out of the house because he's too old and doesn't have a job. And he does not know what Juonz are. He's thrust into this world, but he only doesn't know from just not paying attention. He doesn't, he's just a lazy guy. So he discovers the this wonderful world of Juonz. Like, what? Like, what the heck is that? So that's kind of where he's at. And Aaron's like, don't you know about this stuff? Like, shouldn't you know about Juonz? And he's like, and then he becomes determined to become a Juonz champion. Juonz tamer champion. Juonz tamer. I don't know what the term, whatever the term ends up being. And the bad guy, who we don't know, is his dad. And, the bad guy is like always after him, trying to get him to get a job. He works at an evil, in quotations, evil corporation. He's like, just get a job, you're too old. And he always ends up beating him in Juon's battles to get away. And he can continue living this life of a child. But then, you know, at the end, we realize, oh, he's like, it's his dad. And they use data rats. They have a network of data rats they made the digital world. And they made digital Juonz. And he gets sucked in there. And then he, you know, season 2, Gen 2, are the Digi-Juonz. He has to free the Digi-Juonz. That then, when he merges the two worlds at the very end, they just become regular Juonz. It's like Pokemon. No, it is not like Pokemon. It is completely separate, totally original. Totally original. That's the best way to describe it. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, it's like Pokemon. The world needs a good monster taming. You know, Pokemon has dominated the genre for too long. You know, Digimon doesn't get enough love, and it's pretty cool. So, make way, Pokemon, because it's time for Juonz. I kind of like the way this like texture is right here. It's like, is it too watery? Do I need more ink? But then the thing, when I do more ink, I have to go back over what I have done. And then it's dark. You know, see what I mean? It's like too dark. Maybe for whatever reason, there's just a shadow right there. Whatever. Okay. Dang, I really need that color reference sheet for this thing. We're just flying blind here. Juonz is plural. The Z, yes, is plural. This is a singular Juon, but you know, Juonz with a Z is yeah, you got it exactly. Is the Juonz. Wow, this is like the same exact shade. I like tried mixing it with white, but yeah, that's not right. I needed this to be a little more pink. So what can we do? Well, that's not right at all. Still not right. Well, we'll just go for this and see. It's kind of the same color still, isn't it? Whatever. I don't have all day to figure this one out. Maybe it works as a darker color. It's still good, whatever. Okay, here we go. Moving on. And for, you know, those of you thinks, looks like we got some more people joined. If you have any questions about what you're seeing or the process, just, you know, ask away. Ask away. Otherwise, I'm just talking to myself, and I mean, I got shit to say, but happy to say what's up. What are the main Pokemon? I forgot what they are called. The main Pokemon? I don't know, like Bulbasaur or something? Pikachu, maybe? Those are kind of like the main guys. Charizard? Avis temperamentus. Okay, Avis I think means bird, but what is temperamentalis? Temperamental bird. Yeah, he is. Bulbasaur is in here. Well, this is Chapernan and Ghost Dog. I kind of want to like attempt to make like an eggshell white. Can I do that? I don't know. Whoa. Eggshell white. Not quite. They're in Pokemon. All right. Let's see if I did it or did I just make something weird. You kind of got an eggshell white. I think I smudged the ink a little bit, but we're adding soul to this whole thing. That's what Flampum is about now, is soul. What's the competition? It all depends. All right, I've dirtied both my paint buckets. The idea is I'm supposed to keep one clear and one dirty to clean the brush when I need to. Too much. Is that what this sponge is for? Interesting. No, not enough. All right, what color is Ghost Dog? I have no idea. I genuinely do not know. Maybe we'll just make him a gray for now. I have no idea. I don't know what this color is, though. What color is this? I feel like it's like a dark blue or perhaps a brown. We'll make him this color. I don't know what it is. It's kind of just black, but there is a black, so I don't know what this is. I should just get up and look for that stupid color sheet. No, it's kind of like a blue. It's kind of like a ghostly blue. On a post. To draw something new. I'll try. I feel like you might win, though. Like I said, the subscriber count of this channel isn't indicative of anything. Anything at all. It's just, it means nothing. I don't know where those people are. Maybe it's bots. Not that I paid for bots, but, you know, like when I was doing the profile picture request BS stuff, that's, you know, people just subscribe because that's what they wanted. And that was it, you know, and then they just got bored, and maybe they just have forgotten they are subscribed to this channel. Will unsubscribe when they realize. But, oh no, I got paint on there. Oh no. Let's give him kind of like menacing red eyes. That looks pretty mischievous. Okay. Okay. That's not really a steak color, is it? I mean, I don't, that's too dark. All right, what are we drawing? Are we drawing a duck? A page of more ducks? Okay, now we need like a white red type thing. weird and strange creatures. Oh man, that's gonna be hard, honestly. Maybe I can come up with some Juonz during that challenge. Okay, I think we kind of got our pink that we need here. Let's see. For the fat cap of this raw steak. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'll do the yellow lettering with this pen again. This brush, not pen. And then comes for the challenging part. Two beastly creatures. I won't use existing Juonz. Because I do want to try to come up with more. Maybe I'll use some that no one has seen before. That have been little doodles somewhere. But I won't just do like Chapperman and Data Rat. But I'll do that Jellyfish Knight and Cartoon Guy. Try to get them in cool poses. Now one day when I am better at this, I'll do like a whole page. If you remember those, like the artwork of like all the Pokemon like on one page, and you kind of had to like find one of them or something. It's like, where's Bulbasaur in this? And it's like every Pokemon, well, like from the first two generations, all just like having a party. Like the water guys are like in the water, and the rest of them are kind of just, they're all just doing their thing. Something like that. 2/8/25. When do I have to post it? I probably don't have time to draw tomorrow. Maybe I will, but probably not. But I can post it by Sunday. Probably Sunday evening. Hopefully we can agree to that deadline. And I'll just post it on my thing or whatever. Okay. Okay. We're looking pretty good. Let's clean off this brush. I think we're looking pretty good. When does it end? By Sunday. Yeah, you gotta do it by Sunday night. How about that? So we have all weekend. That would really work for me. All right, look at this brush. This brush kind of sucks, but let's get our green grass going. Yeah, there's already hair coming out of it. Left and right. That's not really green, is it? Are you green? All right. Wow. Nice and watery. I kind of wanted it to be, hopefully like it dries and does some cool texture stuff. It ends at 2:18. Okay, yeah, sure, we have a deal. Creature page. Creature page it is. No, I haven't. And here's why. Because little insider info for the 4 people I got watching right now. My friend and I are trying to make a podcast specifically about movie trailers, where we just talk about the movie trailer. And that's also going to be trailers with a V, or trailer trash, or movie trailer park. So I'm saving that. It's just movie trailers. We watch the new ones, say if we want to see it or not, rate the trailer, then we watch classic trailers. Because a lot of the movie trailers nowadays give a lot away. And also, like, the Marvel movie trailers specifically, I feel like deserve their own thing because they're not really like they know people are gonna go see that movie. So the trailer is like little Easter egg. You know what I mean? It's not really trying to convince you to go see the movie. It's like it's meant for people to um watch and analyze, be like, oh, look at this little detail, like the new rock stars or something, to put out a video, or like the heavy spoilers guy. Um, like that's like what those are for specifically. It's like, did you notice this in there? And they're like totally different, if that makes sense. I think they are. Yeah, it gives away the whole thing. Nothing is as bad as the Batman versus Superman giving everything away. Okay, what are the rules? No characters from shows, movies. No modern day items, things. Okay. I like those rules. Those are good rules. What about historic items or things? All right, let's see if I can convey what I was trying to convey of this is trees in the background. So we're putting down our trunks right now. Oh, and last of all, let's hear it. Actually, I don't want to get too crazy with this thick brush. In the small places, I will need to get the little brush. All right. There's our brown. No demons or angels? Okay. Interesting. I can do that. I really wasn't expecting that rule. I like it though. Whoa. Oh, you know what I'm missing is a paper towel. That would make a lot of this way better. Simply because I could dry the brush when needed. All right, just based on this, does this look like trees? Not really. It's like blurry. Pretend it's blurry. Yeah, maybe that's why. No little devils. Let's see the little red smudge I got. Okay. Let's get some finishing touches up on here. You messed up the legs. You already started? You're way ahead of me. Let's clean up. Not clean up, but let's fill in the little spots I missed. Of our, I guess, abstract tree trunk. Does it work? Does it make sense? I think maybe it does. I don't know, maybe it doesn't. Who cares? Just to be clear, I don't care about any. Yeah, that is Chapernan's fake. Multiple pages. I'll probably do one page. Not that, maybe if inspiration strikes, I'll, you know, try to do multiple pages. Should I do like, whatever. Whoa. Oh no. Too much, there we go. Too much paint, not enough water. Right there. But I kind of like that. Let's add some like, is a trash can a modern day thing? Interesting. What were they doing before trash cans? Trash cans were introduced in the United States in 1875. So, that's not modern. Okay, we did it. We're done, I think. Thanks for tuning in. Go ahead and like the stream if you're watching right now. Please, I'm begging you, I need this. What else? I guess keep an eye out for that creature page I'll be posting. I'll probably just post that. But I'm gonna post a poll, see what, if you want any to dictate what potentially is drawn next. More Juonz, egg spinners, that type of thing. There'll be a few more options on there. So yeah. We'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. And go ahead and if you want to help support this page, comment on the stream after it ends. Say who's gonna eat the steak first. Him, Ghost Dog, Chapernan, main character. And tell your friends and family. All right, bye everybody.